Mayor Muriel Bowser reinstated the juvenile curfew for the next 90 days. This incident on camera is sparking concerns. Our Alexis Wainwright is joining us live in Navy Yard to explain why. Alexis.
Well, Matthew, I can tell you that the D.C. youth curfew is back in effect, and there's conversations about having it be in place permanently. Now, since we've been out here in Navy Yard, we can tell you it's been pretty quiet. We see a heavy police presence, but people amongst this community say they have concerns that some kids are being targeted more than others. We spoke with one man who says he has video that proves why.
What we saw, what you see in the video is the MPD is essentially keeping black kids from coming up the station, and only black kids.
Murawi Garima shot this video at the Navy Yard Metro Station last Friday night.
Why y'all letting certain people up and other people can't go up?
He claims D.C. police were being selective about which kids were allowed to exit the station using the escalator.
I'm trying to go home, and he said we can't go up.
There were other kids who were not black who MPD didn't even check, didn't even ask their age, didn't check for any type of documentation. But when the black kids came up, purely on visuals alone, they stopped them.
This happened Halloween night. That's the same night after large gatherings of teens broke out in chaos and fights in Navy Yard.
Once we're getting to dispersal, like we saw this last weekend in Navy Yard, it's oftentimes too late, and we need to protect our young people and our entire city.
The incident helped spark an 11 p.m. curfew with special zones for kids 17 and younger who congregate as early as 8 p.m. City leaders have told us previously that in many cases, some of the teams behind disruptive large gatherings don't even live in D.C.
When it's kids of color, it is perceived totally differently, and that sucks.
But community members say Garima's video backs up the narrative we've heard time and time again. Fears that black and brown kids would be specifically targeted by youth curfews. Councilwoman Janice Lewis George.
I'm afraid expanding and extending the provision will be used as a pretext to target youth, black and brown youth.
And some neighbors, including Carol Fry, agree. She's claimed she's seen it in Navy Yard herself.
It just takes it to another level of, making young black kids kind of criminals in a sense before, any actions have even been done on their part. I just felt that they were targeting the black young kids that were coming to the area.
We reached out to D.C. police about this video and are awaiting a response. But Garima says he and several other local activists will continue to gather to monitor these areas for kids' safety.
The mayor only knows policing, and we do a lot of cop watching because, MPD, especially around these curfew zones, tends to target black youth.
Now, that current curfew is in effect until February 5th. Meanwhile, conversations about a more permanent curfew will be happening at a public hearing on December 4th. Reporting live in Navy Yard tonight, Alexis Wainwright, WUSA 9.